to a brave new world! How's it going, everyone? We are live. This is November the 18th, 2025. How you guys doing? Happy Tuesday, all. I live! Yeah, long story short, I went to a dentist this morning, which definitely explains a few things of why I'm a little late to a few things, because the dentist lasted a little longer than I thought, but oh well. We basically got the A-OK. It's just that, boy, dentists always stress me out, because you do everything perfectly, and yet somehow you did something wrong, and it'll actually cost more money to get it fixed. So, yeah, I mean, like, no disrespect to the people who actually work at dentists, far from it. I just hate the dentists, just in general. You just poke so much stuff into your teeth that it's not bad per se, because, yeah, I haven't had anything wrong with my teeth for like the past 7 to 8 years, so I definitely made sure that my teeth are in tip-top condition, because the stuff they do to you if they find a cavity, I don't want to live those days again, so I make sure that my teeth is up and ready, and thankfully, nothing wrong with it, so that's thankfully the last major thing that I have to do for a while, outside of the day trip that I need to do somewhere in mid-December. I'm basically open, as dentist was the last stressful thing that I had to worry about, so it's good. Hopefully I could get stuff done as soon as I can, but I'm definitely going to be still pretty busy, so we'll just wait and see, I guess. So, yeah, I guess the really major thing that happened yesterday, while I was streaming, funny enough, is that the Game Awards nominations are fully out. I did get a glance at the list after I started streaming, and it's mostly fine. I haven't seen anything that sticks out like a sore thumb. I mean, heck, the fighting game category, which I usually dub the animated feature of the Academy Awards, because the Academy Award for Best Animated Picture is always so laughable, is actually pretty decent this year. I don't have too many complaints, except for one, and it's gonna be a minor rant, so just bear with me a little bit. So, yeah, the best game adaptation came out, and Sonic 3 is nowhere on the list. So, I know the immediate argument. Well, Sonic 3 came out last year, so it can't be here. And counter argument, usually if the game, or in this case, movie, doesn't show up at this Game Awards, but shows up a little bit soon after, at the end of the year, then they still are eligible to be nominated. It happened with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. That game came out after the Game Awards, and the year after that, they actually include it into the categories, because it was just so big. So, I'm not sure what the heck is going on with the community in terms of committee in terms why Sonic 3 have been left out. Oh, but don't worry, we managed to get Devil May Cry, which I've heard okay things about it, nothing too terrible, but then again, there's not usually that many adaptations that get made in a year, so even the weaker ones get nominated pretty easily. But yeah, we got Devil May Cry, Until Dawn, Last of Us Season 2, which Petrus actually brought up a good point when I brought this up, because, yeah, Last of Us gets so peeved, not peeved, how am I going to try to say this? Yes, Last of Us Season 2 was so controversial that it got nominated regardless, and it's basically a tradition at this point, where The Last of Us gets something controversial, and yet it wins like a major award. Happened 5 years ago with Last of Us Part 2, so yeah, I don't get it. Oh, and let's not forget the crowning jewel that is the Minecraft movie. Yes, we managed to get Jack Black saying chicken jockey, and yet Sonic 3 gets nothing. So, yeah, again, little peed. Especially seeing how this is definitely the Game Awards where... trying to think of all the things that kind of beat me over the years, where Xenoblade Chronicles 3, Future Redeem, didn't get any nominations at all. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 didn't get Best Soundtrack. They included DLC as potential Game of the Year last year, just so that Jeff Keighley could praise the Elden Ring Overlords. And correct me if I'm wrong, there was actually one year where God of War Ragnarok was actually like nominated a bunch of awards, and the game just came out either on the nominees or before. If it's before, then oh boy, there's going to be a bunch of controversy there, even though it should. But I think it was like a few days after God of War was released where it just gotten like so many Game Award nominations, even though the game just released. It's crazy, all things considered. So yeah, one last thing to bring this up because I thought it was funny. It seems like in terms of the other controversy, Split Fiction wasn't exactly nominated for Game of the Year. It definitely got like a bunch of other awards that they were nominated for, but not Game of the Year, which, looking at the Game of the Year list, it's good. I can't exactly fault it too much, but I can definitely see why people would complain about it. But hey, at least Split Fiction is nominated for Best Family Picture. Yes, when I think of Family Friendly, I think of a teen-rated game that has violence, blood and gore, language, and crude humor. Yep, definitely, it's a family game. I mean, I know that Game Awards get some controversy, it's just that I kind of find that very funny, all things considered. Alright then, ranting on Game Awards is over. I'm still going to watch it, most likely with my friends, because I need people to help me sit through the 3-hour presentation at night, and hopefully there will be some good nominations. I mean, like, hold on. Good announcements. Not nominations, announcements. I cannot speak today, so let's just go straight into it, because we got some more Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, where after the sea of side quests that I had to do, we managed to get through quite a bit of the game's story, where the 4 sages got their powers, and they are doing a huge counterattack to reclaim Hyrule, as after we do some more side quests, because what else am I going to do? We're going to go take to the skies once again, and see where it goes from here. I wouldn't be surprised if we have one more session after this, which is good, because Kirby Air Raiders comes out 2 days from now, and I want to get through this game as soon as I can. So we'll just see how it goes, and let me know if any audio looks like you guys, and any type of feedback will help me a lot. Let us continue. Okay, so Petrus and Numu, how you guys doing? Also, I'm not sure why the notification sound of a raid got absolutely butched, which, to be fair, sometimes the sound notifications was normal, and other times it kind of goes all over the place in terms of the sound. I don't get it. Do you get it? Because I sure don't. At least your dentist didn't say, "Omae motion do." Nani? That would be the most scary thing. Death by dentist. November and Decembers are so awkward when it comes to Game Awards. Why can't they hold that off into January? Honestly, your guess is as good as mine. I mean, like, I could understand, like, a product coming out after the Game Awards and then holding off that game until the next year, just so it doesn't get disregarded in any way, give something what it's due. It's just that, yeah, there have definitely been some moments where things definitely come out after Game Awards, and they didn't get any places at all, so it's just weird. You're just waiting for a Silk Song and Haze 2 this year, haven't played most of the other nominated games. Fair enough. I mean, it's definitely up in the air. So far, the best game that I played from that list is Donkey Kong Bonanza. Great game. Became a 9 out of 10 after they dropped that $20 DLC, but still fantastic game all things considered, so... But I wouldn't be surprised if Expedition 33 gets a minor sweep. Not too big of a sweep, but we'll see, all things considered. And Petrus with a 650 stream streak. Thank you so much. If 82 wins most Game of the Years, I'll give gift subs. Okay, well, I'll just screen cap that, and I will hold it against you. Okay, yeah. Way more battles showed up, and I need to do this one because it's about to be taken, so let's just start this one right now. That's the Maximilian style bet, right? Yeah, I mean, like, if he gets exactly what he wants, he gives away gift subs, so you are correct on that. I can't exactly do that on my end because I'm saving my points for Subathon, so you are free to do so. I cannot for the life of me. Also, I do like the fact that the music tone actually changed to something more hopeful, especially on the tile screen. Even though that the backgrounds are the same, the music on the tile screen actually changed to something more hopeful. So it definitely feels like that we're getting closer and closer to the end. Ah yes, my favorite Hyrule Warrior, Taifan. Because everyone loves Taifan. That's. Well, that instantly destroyed you. Up. But yeah, Hades 2 actually has a really good chance of winning. And that too, why do I keep on running into this flame? Fire indeed nice. But it's actually pretty nice that there's 2 indie games that are considered for a Game of the Year. Usually they allow like 1 from each side just so that they can be fair to all the other people. Like, I would not be surprised if Donkey Kong Bonanza, even though that game is pretty fantastic, is kind of in the list by default. And they basically do this like, kind of the same with indie games, where they usually give one indie game into the Game of the Year category, just to be fair. Dodge that. But yeah, now I'm kind of basically curious what they're going to announce for Game Awards. I wouldn't be surprised if we get something Square Enix related. But if it's Kingdom Hearts, that would be awesome. Because I could have sworn that we would have gotten Kingdom Hearts 2 at the Switch 2 review event, but I guess not. But yes, it's good that Sonic Racing Crossworlds got the nominations that it should be in. Now, will they win? It's kind of a good chance. Family friendly, I could definitely see Mario Kart will win. But for racing game, it would be very ironic and poetic that it wins Best Sport in racing. Alright, that should kill. Huh, how do I get full health? Not sure what happened there, but okay. Either way, we uphold this territory. So yeah, the other racing game nominations are, well, racing games, sports games in general. Not FIFA 26. Yeah, good luck with that. F1 2006, which... how good is that game? I haven't heard anything about that game in general. What was the last one? I can see it go either way with Mario Kart and Crossworlds for family friendly game. Because yeah, it would be extremely funny if Split Fiction actually gets it, despite not being family friendly at all. Yeah, I want to get a new character. I wonder what would happen if Mario Kart World actually did win Best Sports Game. How mad would people be? They're not messing around. Don't worry, you old fart, we come to rescue you. Strange little guy in a construct, huh? Don't tell me you're the one supposed to back up us pup. Hey, what are you calling strange? I'd be happy to go back home if that's what you want to be. I never said I didn't need your help. Can't you see we're fighting for our lives here? Huh. Not the warm welcome I was hoping for. Oh well, let's get to work, bud. Yeah. Alright, hello. Those Hylian got some nerve, sending me to pair the pushover instead of real fighters. Oh, quit complaining already. I have you know my bud's a professional monster slaying professional. Oh wow, I went the wrong way. Kind of forgot that electricity is the way to go here. We can't hold like this forever. Might as well start pushing back now that I got reinforcements. Yeah, great. From one old fart to another. Alright, controlling pastas. The venerable Gohan warrior who bashes a massive sword with ease. His dynamic attacks make use of his stony physique to crush enemies to dust. Press X repeatedly during his strong attack to attack multiple times. Oh, that's literally all his attacks. These monsters camping out in the trees, huh? We're going to have to crash them down. Timber! Oh wow, we took over that pretty quickly. Yeah, surprisingly enough, Gohan rolling is pretty slow. Zap. Yeah, I have to do this just so I could actually speed things up. Alright, let's see what this feels like. Mega Pistol! What would it be? The two of you aren't doing that bad. What do you say you find Amina? Sigh, but I'm the leader, not a follower. Just ask the Yokolaks. They'll tell you all about it. By the way, who was that you came here and I've been an old one? Sorry, not really sure. That's it. You know, I don't think there'll be so many of them. Maybe we should mine the old cargo around. And Boss Bacaba indeed on fire. Oh, what am I saying? We could smack these monsters in the next week all by ourselves. See some? Let them. And a line of all the odds. We're going to regret cutting pesos out of the fight. I'm not letting anyone get hurt. Something, something, something. I have to say, that did nothing. Okay, it did something at least. Alright then, raise him up. Did you just flip that lock like you flipped the table? Bum, bum, bum. Well, I'm aware of the game. A little busy at the moment. Wait, there's no other monsters. It's just the little one Lionel. Behold the power of the big stick! You know, I should like you two. I think I'll tag along for whatever comes next. It'll be mountains better than taking orders from Augusta, no doubt about that. You're coming with us? Why does it always have to gotta be me? Hold on a sec. Doesn't that mean the old Kaga kid talking was Auguston the whole time? Ooh, tomatoes. Wait, what am I saying? I hate tomatoes. Oh well, someone in Hyrule must like them. Pastos. The leader of the faction of Goron is opposed to the alliance with Hyrule. Though he and Chief Augustin never see eye to eye, he has decided to set aside the differences in light of the dangers looming over the entire continent. Petrus, do the thing! Jeez, can't you guys let me control an area and let me keep it? It's kind of my least... That's basically my complaint. The fact that there's too many side quests that you have to do. I mean, imagine that! Me doing way too much side quests, but it is kind of true. It does understand, like, this is a war. It's not like you take an area and there's no way an enemy's going to take it back. It's just that it's a little much, I think. Let me do this first. Picnic has been going through monster materials left and right to trying to learn how to do fusion attacks like my bud, but he'd be better off just asking us to show him instead. Just going to need a few things first. After tracking Picnics down in the middle of his training session, we told him we'll be more than glad to help him out. That was probably the happiest I ever seen him. In with a bit of time spent practicing with my bud, he was doing fusion attacks like they were second nature. What about here? Way I heard it, Pastos is planning to spar with my bud, and it sounds like he's pretty confident that some unliving machine could never defeat him. Might not have seen my bud fight, if he's sure of it, but I guess I could fix up something to eat once he gets his rocky hide handed to him. After a tough fight, Pathos laughed and congratulated my bud on a hard-earned win. I think he knew he stood no chance, but once we sat down to a meal I cooked, it felt like the three of us have gotten closer than ever. Oh good, my strong attacks become even stronger, good to know. Sparring with my bud got Pastos all riled up, and now he wants to train with anyone he could get his hands on. Vince is up next, and it's from the sounds of it, so maybe I should bring some things to cheer them on both. Rafika came to see how Vince was holding up, which got Pastos all cheery. He was probably thinking of Augustin, if I had to guess. Yeah, me. I bet those two are closer than you were. More strong attacks! More! Catalin wants to learn how to do fuse attacks, and if my bud don't mind teaching, then I don't mind helping. Gotta need a ton of materials to make it happen though. With all the monster materials, Catalin got to work on his special training. Sure, it took him a few tries, but he eventually started doing my bud's fuse attacks all on his own. Yeah, training montage! Max energy. Oh, is this what I think it is? I've heard that a Hyrian soldier's hot air balloon has malfunctioned, forcing him into an emergency landing at the bottom of some cliff. Apparently the Zonite device that provided flames to the balloon failed, so we could send him a new heat source. He should be able to return to the skies. With the flint we gave him, the soldier was able to relight his balloon and make it up the cliffs. Upon learning the incident, King Rao ordered everyone to always carry spare Zonite devices and charge with them while they're out on the field. Energy well, a small part made of crystallized charges, which increases the max energy of all allies. Yeah, now I think I have 4 batteries now? Good. Huh. Let me point that. Okay, we need to make sure that this land doesn't fall. Yeah, I think we got the full roster. I mean, it's basically like 2 sets of everything. So we got 2 Hyens, 2 Zoras, 2 Gorons, 2 Ritos, and 2 Gerudos. Okay, so yeah, our full amount of playable characters so far is 19. Again, I'm pretty sure that there's bonus characters in this game as well, but yeah, that's basically the last of them. Technically +2 because Night Construct can have access to both spear and two-handed weapons. Yes, our multinational team will carry us. Okay, it's still 3, but I do see a little bit of extra charge. Gotcha. So it just gave me 2 bar, and now it's back to normal. Wrong way. That's a dead end for some reason. Ouch. Hey. Looking here. Not sure what you're aiming at. Me? Yeah, I do see a chest up there. Okay, it's not. Okay, yeah, it is. It basically is an extra battery. Construct, slap him silly. Construct did all the work, and I still got the level up. Kill, really. Yeah, you can't get flowy attack for the life of you. could have gotten better. I have to value you in your face. That's all I have with you. Okay, well, getting close at least. Yeah, I only with them, so wouldn't make sense. So if I charge this up, okay, yeah, it still gives me the 4 batteries. So good. Good to know that I am even more stupid. Even more stupidly overpowered than 4. Yeah, it's a good thing I'm stupid. Where's my teammates? Yeah, our team attack has basically just been a lot. How did I not kill? All the batteries needed make game gear busted. Basically. By the way, I forgot to ask, how's everyone's Tuesdays going? Yeah, just give me missions where I have 4 people. And I'll be able to level them up a lot easier. Yeah, I'm still seeing drop frames. I called Spectrum and I had them reset my router. Clearly that didn't do anything, so yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to get tech support. I'll try to get everything fully fixed up by the time Kirby Airways come out, so we might have one more day of the screen freezing on Twitter's end. Definitely not on the YouTube end at the very least. So we'll just see how it works. I know my bud's got a ton of hidden potential, but the question is, how do we get all about drawing it out of him? Best thing I could think of is finding a bunch of materials, then use them to train him. That's probably gonna work, right? Hard to believe how easy it was for my bud to go learning a new move. Though, I guess it's not that a big shock considering everything. Anyways, it's better to pick up the pace if I don't want him leaving me in a bud-shaped dust cloud. Yeah, this is two-handed, so two-handed could anti-air people now. Yeah, we got a lot of areas that we need to liberate. So, liberate we shall. Pretty standard Tuesday. Got a bit of snow finally. I see. A bit of snow for me, and I will be dead. From the cold. Great sludge. could trust in our normies to liberate areas. Yep. The power of water compels you! Yeah, I'm getting a feeling that these guys are going to be a pain, so... Up. Oh, okay, that took a... I wet someone, and I got a level up immediately. Okay, need to recharge my batteries even more. Yeah, not enough. Dang it. How do I only have one special gauge of them? Oh. Yeah, again, sludge. Sludge gives super armor. Because, yeah, that makes sense. Go straight for the Hinox. I'm confused what just happened there. Acid armor to OP, please nerf. At least acid armor kind of makes sense. I mean, wouldn't that mean that you're hurting yourself as well? I don't need the pump this time. I am the pump! Look at these muscles, I'm definitely pumping them out! do. Alright then, more places liberated? That's good. Yeah, I would not be surprised because we got 4 battles in 4 corners. I wouldn't be surprised if these battles basically have 1 sage with us. Yep. Yep. Okay, not that one, but this one's gonna be, yep. Called it. Typhon said it is hard to stay on your toes when you're holding the torch in one hand and trying to fight monsters on the other. Maybe a few materials will help him out of jam. I know, an extra arm. The materials I found made Typhon's whole body glow and went off into the caves to hunt some monsters. I was kind of worried all the light did draw too much attention, but he came back safe and sound, stronger than ever. Well, speaking of, there's that special boy. Even with the sludge all washed away, folks still complain about the gross smell. Couple of fragrant and floral things might help someone breathe easy again, though. Or at least Callan thinks so. A little plan did the trick. And now things smell and fresh as nice herb salute. Sweet. Anyways, not only that, but our friend Callan looked ready to train twice as hard after helping out. Heart. Alright, finally going to the Akala region. Even though that we're still in Death Mountain. Because that makes sense. Who's next? Dude, 77 side quests so far. Holy cow. Ah, yes. Akala, as I remembered, very, very hot. Him. Of course, enemies just keep on popping up. second game. I'm doing stuff. Now I can recharge. Up, zapping out. Oh wow, that quick. No damage. That was not enough? Come on, game. Alright, now I need to go across the bridge. Huh, yeah, I have full special and my health is full. Yeah, I don't get it. Kill. And part of me feels like I shouldn't say that. And a Lino showed up. What are the odds? Well, you don't mean to travel a lot just to get to this Lionel. Could have had the Lionel approach me instead of running away. Oh, I passed him. Sup? I heard you, Lionel. Yeah, frame perfect just to get flurry attacks. Alright, fire boost. can't do finishers in the air. Yep, that makes sense. Another place liberated. Man, sorry I don't have too much to comment on. It's like I've been doing this for 8 straight sessions! Really? I thought they would liberate all this area as well. It definitely looks like they would definitely pass the halfway point. I hope. Barton is really happy because the folks taking refuge in Eldon offered to make some of the mining work off his hands. But it won't be easy getting everyone ready for the job. We better send along anything that might help him out. With Barton leading the charge, the mining operation was a real success. And those refugees even treated him to a huge meal after. A feast like that makes all the hard work almost seem worth it, you know? What about over here? Wait, doesn't know it? Gosh, there's another fight over here as well. Anyways, some Zora soldiers were struggling to apply themselves in training because they missed the cuisine of their homeland. Even the mindful queen, Lady Kuya, seems to remedy this by preparing a feast of fish and asked us to help her attain the ingredients. With the fish in hand, Lady Kuya got to work preparing the meal, but seeing how unpracticed she was in the kitchen, I couldn't help but lend a hand. In the end, we cooked up a feast that satisfied the homesick Zora. It even brought a surprised smile to Lady Kuya's face. Day 8 of Agent Imprisonment. Still whipping the floor with Ganon's minions, and we still got no Kingdom Hearts 4 news. Yeah, you would think after an apocalypse we would get more news of Kingdom Hearts 4. That hasn't happened yet, and I'm upset because of it. Lord Augustin is setting off soon to rescue a hiring soldier who failed to return from Death Mountain abandoned mines. That scorching heat is nearly unbearable to anyone that's not a Goron. We should make sure he brings along cooling materials to ease the soldier's misery. It didn't help, and the soldier burnt to a crisp. Lord Augustin rolled through the mines as fast as he could and soon located the stranded soldier. The soldier was understandably in poor shape, but he fully recovered thanks to materials were provided. Alright, Barton, everyone's favorite Goro. Unfortunately, not Yubono from Age of Calamity. He was really good in that game. Huh, Mamiko's the only bow user. Fun looks of it. mean, Vince also uses a bow, but only in some parts. Help, you slapped me. Yeah, I'm trying to remember if, like, very hard mode in Age of Calamity made it so that you take more damage. Here, I tuck and hit once on very hard. That's a lot of rocks. And it seems to be doing normal damage. Working on it. And by working on it, I mean I'm setting people on fire. Yeah, these aren't ice enemies, so I could just do electricity. Alright, thanks for the wind up. Alright, now I can make tornadoes with relative ease. Too late. That's where we go. Alright, Icy Knocks. Wrong button. Whoops. Also, Wafika, what the heck are you doing over there? Also, I'm out of juice. Now I got juice. Stop! Hammer time! To quote Ed from Ed and Eddie, hammer and nail, hammer and nail, hammer and nail. Oh, Avika, you decided to show yourself up. That's good. I need more of an audience. Wasn't today? Alright, go us! Another piece of land got. New missions. Barton has been doing all he can to help the folks taking refuge in Elden, but regular old Hylians can't stand the heat like the Dorn can, so people have been getting nasty burns left and right. Let's help them out with stuff that's nice and cool, yeah? No surprise here, but Barton went off to help those refugees the second we handed over the materials. Between the sweltering heat and the freezing cold, Hyrule can be pretty merciless place when it wants to be, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you what. Well, definitely use all the cooling fireflies. Barton has been really there. I've been out there smashing rock after rock and trying to build a strength, but now he's on the verge of passing out from hunger. I guess we should probably play hero for the day and help him find some food. Barton shoved all the food I bought him and got back to training like nothing had ever happened. Our enemies won't know what hit him the next time he sees battle. Okay, fusion attacks for Barton. Okay, potential 4 more battles because there's a battle up here that we completely missed out on. Now to... actually, let's go shopping. Here. Alright, to the desert! Hey, come to me, my bird friend. Oh, great, we're gonna face off against Gyarados, aren't we? Alright, level up. Yeah, it seems like every single time I start a battle, I always get a free level up somewhere. Hey, I'm not done with you yet. Alright, so far no Stalfos yet. I do see, did I say Stalfos? Gibdo. I meant to say Gibdo. I definitely see some Gibdo hives, so... Fun. Might as well. Makes sense, all things considered. Yeah, the right main lane, Lionel shut up. How does my special not have enough range? Okay, let's move on. That? It's close. Yeah, it's kind of funny how I don't have any... Weird. I don't have any, like, reflect moves. Only a few characters actually have them. Chip damage in case. There we go. More liberations, more. Oh man, ugh, can't wait to play a different game. Really can't wait to play a different game. Yes, I know I could go straight into the destroy mission, but where's the fun in that? Jeez, a ton of stuff coming up. Gotta say, the good thing about finding monsters all the time is that we never run out of materials they drop. Speaking of, Sholalian wants to learn how to use those materials to fight just like my bud. So it's time for us to show her the ropes. Boy, everyone's learning fusion attacks left and right. Sholani used the materials we brought to her on her combat training and ended up learning how to do fusion attacks along the way. Looks like she's going to be even harder to stop now. Liberate us from the endless battles. I can't. The game just continues to give me more battles. It's not my fault. Lanza has asked me and my bud to teach her how to fuse weapon attacks. Case in point. Always happy to help, of course, but we're going to need all sorts of monster materials for this training session. With all those materials, Lanza and my bud launched straight into the training and went through everything in a blink of a kisai. At the end of the day, Lanza had no trouble learning how to use fusion attacks. While in the Gerudo Desert the other day, Lady Ardi rescued a sand seal that was being attacked by monster. Sadly, the poor thing still hasn't recovered its strength, but I think a bit of nourishment will be just the thing to help it turn the corner. Once the sand seal was on the med, Lady Arlie returned to the desert. But not before clearing the area of monsters so that it won't be attacked. I do hope we get to see our new friend again one of these days. Heart. Shonali caught wind of another wave of Gibros causing all sorts of troubles to our friends out there in Gerudo Desert, and is trying to head there as they're soon to smash up their hives. But make sure she gets everything she needs before she sets out, yeah? Sholani rushed out to the desert and cleaned up those Gibdo hives, just like she said she was going to. When I told her how amazing it was that she did it all by herself, she laughed it off and said nothing more than a training session. Talk about a show-off. Yeah, surprisingly enough, I think I ran out of a few materials. Yeah, I ran out of butterflies. Need to fix that? Alright, onward. I wonder if there actually is going to be Final Fantasy Warriors, and they decided to make Kegnick a test character for a Dragoon, like Kane. I mean, it could happen. our spear users need to stick together. Good job! You completely missed! Yeah, King would be the MPV with these jumps. Oh, hold on, there's an enemy right behind us. No, you're not getting away. Get over here. Button? Right button. Whew, that was close. Alright, that was a good save. Oh yeah, dang it, I need a recharge. No, you don't. You can't escape from the zappity zap zap. Okay, didn't miss this time. Alright, elbows down. Are you interfering? There's nothing in here. Good time to train a little bit. Every single one of them is dead. Okay, boy, now. Of course. Hey, don't slap me. I'm busy. Dang it, Pekon. Darn it, Picnic. Stop moving whenever I'm trying to kick someone. Took one, like. Don't. Jump all over this rock. Alright, hopefully that's the last of the separation that we can do for a while. Please say yes. Huh, apparently that was slow. I got a new stick. Hooray for acquiring new sticks! Huh. How long has that been there? Lady Zelda has been fascinated of late with the fountain that rumored to be bestowed the goddess's wisdom. I don't see any harm in her going to see it for herself, save for the monsters she might run into along the way. Maybe she could sneak past without the noticing. Having successfully snuck past the monsters, Lady Zelda began to pray at the statue. The goddess clearly answered, just as the rumor said she would. With Lady Zelda, says she felt a newfound clarity in her mind when it's all said and done. Alright, special weight's been greatly improved. By how much? Who's to say? I haven't gotten any side quests for Quino at all, even though I've been using them a lot. I mean, Barton is definitely new, so I can understand that. Ah, man. Some of these missions don't make any sense. Okay. Some of the Gorons are not feeling so hot about the monsters flying over Death Mountain. Apparently, because it brings back memories of that huge thing in the crater. I want to do something to help them, but I'm going to put up in flames if I stay up here for too long. With my body all protected against the heat, we took down every last monster causing trouble over Death Mountain. All that flying around and fighting must have helped my bud to get better at using Zonai devices too, cause he's a real pro by at the end of it. Automatically regenerates while in flight mode. Handy. Okay, one more mission, and then it's time to go back to the main mission.
ゲルドの誇り見せてやろう。
やるからには全力で行くぞ。
腕が鳴るね。共に戦おう。
Alright, ladies.
いざ。
Oh, there's treasure up here. Oh, wow, okay, you charged at me. Which way we need to go? Huh. Why is there a lone enemy here? Of course. Mimic. In a sec, I'm working on it. Yeah, should have known you're not invincible. Yeah, that's why it's Sky Island. I could just literally knock them out. Alright, finally here. What'd I miss? Wow, good thing that thing was up there for the entire time. You were a boy, and now you're a boy! Box Construct 3. Yeah, wrong one.
出番だぞ。分かったよ。はっ。危ない。合わせてみるかい。ああ、やってやろう。覚悟しな。
Yeah, I thought I was supposed to smash it, but I guess not.
そこをどきな。ああ。観念しなよ。
Giant robot, but I have a giant sword. Your argument isn't valid. Go.
そこをどきな。ああ。よろしく頼んだ。そろそろ行くか。期待している。分かったよ。よく手伝うぞ。はっ。頼りにしてるよ。そろそろ行くか。こっちか。攻め時だな。
Didn't kill.
邪魔だ。みなぎってきた。ここからだね。
Alright, there should go.
これで終わりだ。
Go. And now the treasure is ours. Treasure. Alright, we got some diamonds from that. And a whole bunch of money as well. Okay, definitely need to review shops. I'm like, I don't think I need any more meats. Yeah, we definitely done a lot of side quest stuff. Let's see if I could level up my weapons even more. Oh yeah, a ton. Pure attack, sneak attack, sneak attack. Alright, I need Gibdo guts. Well, I have plenty of those. Alright, and you give me recovers a percentage of damage dealt. Yeah, it doesn't seem useful. As everyone... Oh, no, that's right. You're the newest of the group, so I need to level you up. You damage, Sing Strike. Oh, mine just leveled to level 7. Okay, well, I need 3 rubies. And we got... Maygon automatically burns enemies. I need this again. This gives me something that I already got before. Slowly charge attacks. Slowly charge special attacks at low health. Okay, I think that's different. Does everyone got this at... Nope. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. Maybe I could get lucky here? Nope. Ah, so close.
Hey. Hmm? Oh. Hi. Hey.
Alright then, it took us almost 2 hours. Time to play another Star Fox 64 episode.
一大作戦の一方、セレス平原での戦いと並行して騎士ゴーレムとカラモはエルム丘陵を目指していた。ラウルたちが地上で魔物の大軍を打ち払っている間に騎士ゴーレムらが地底に奇襲をかけ魔物の拠点を制圧。敵を一網打尽にする強闘法を得ることが。
So wait, we're going to the depths? Then why did the map say that we need to start at the sky? A little confused, but oh well. Sorry. Can't let you do that, Starlink. Isn't that a Ubisoft game? Which is ironic because that actually had... That had Star Fox characters as well. Ganon has ordered us to take you down. Well, you're a little late. I already killed 3 of the 4 Archfiends so far. Now that's some good blasting, bub. Now go on. Get in there. You know the plan, right? While the others are up fighting the monsters on the surface. Means there won't be too many of them going to depths. That's where I come in. Shock emitters. These online devices will enhance your flight mode capabilities. They let you release the lightning attack when dodging. Phew. Stronger than... Okay, well, that helped out. Look how many monsters they are. It's gonna be wound up by an explosion. Makes sense too. The hole for that big will probably still be here in 1,000,000 years from now. I wonder if that's a reference to Tears of the Kingdom, where that hole is actually there. Hard to believe nature really made all this. It's amazing. One more thing I never would lay eyes on if I met you, bud. Yeesh, this place is huge. You picked a good spot to blast that hole open. Gotta wonder how far it goes. Hopefully you don't find any more ruins like the one you were napping in. Yeesh! That thing nearly scared me to death. By the way, that scarf you got on your back looks great. How do you like mine? Huh. Where do you think the lights are? Probably don't touch them just in case. they need this guy. Must be death if they didn't hear all those lasers. Looks like we got even more monsters after us. Guess we're getting close to the bottom, huh? Nice look boxing your way through, bud, but the real fight's just getting started. We gotta keep going for what we're really after. The monster den that's just past here. Should've known we get a welcome party. Let's, who they're messing with. Sorry, no more Star Fox 64 jokes. I wouldn't be surprised if this was like the last flight section. Huh, someone skipped their animation class. Yeah, when Link pulled the bow, the string didn't fall through, so someone forgot to animate that. Uncle Andros, I mean Ganondorf! Ah yes, everyone loves Oniki. People are just crazy that they're Andrew fans. Did I say Oniki? Why did I think Oniki? Like, his name's Andrew, if memory serves it correctly. Dodge? Little things! Yes, Andrew, who tends to get owned instantly during Star Fox battles. Star Wolf battles. Yep. Sounds right. Behold, the Korok's ultimate attack. Knees! Heh, wasn't even scared. All we gotta do now is wait for everyone else to show up. Oh, was that it? Yeah, that was it. Just one flight mode and one boss battle. Okay. Well, it's been 8 sessions so far.
戦い続きだからな。散々あちこち振り回してくれやがって。けど相棒との旅ってな、悪かね。いずれ兄弟分たちにも教えて。
無事制圧できたのだな。よくやってくれた。
How did you guys get here? The last major battle that we did was in the surface.
ではこの地を魔物総統の教頭補としよう。体制を整えたら片付けに行くかね。
双子とて暮らす里が変わればまるで真反対にも育つ。
分かっているとも。己の身を顧みず仲間のために戦う。それを認められる
Sacred
ほど
twins? Wait, what?
私は愚かでありたくない。
That flew over my head. Wait, who's the twins? I didn't know that we had a twins here somewhere. Weird. Anyways, moving on. What do we got? I know exactly what we got. More side quests, if I had to guess. Okay, only one battle, thankfully. Everything else is just help people get stronger. Okay, let's do this first. Like the constructs are twins. I mean, okay, yeah, I mean, like, when you put it like that, I could kind of see that. Still weird wording, though. Huh, Nemu. Haven't played you in a while. How dare you try to take my land away from me? Oh, wow, you died. Yeah, I could blast him with blocks. Or I could just zap the ever-lucking heck out of this guy. Don't. It's not like coming up from my way. Alright, note to self. Never put Nimuru right next to a wall. Her final attack will definitely miss. Oh, I'm out of batteries, that's why. Okay, was not expecting that. Yeah, but soon. Going around at the speed of sound. Dad, puzzle today. Yeah, I leveled up with you, so time to switch. Ouch! I'm here to help. Don't. Yeah, now that the ice coast's off, couldn't I just... Yes is yes! Yeah, have I seen any, like, Thunder Taluses? I don't think so. That would be extremely stupid if that's the case. Alright, area defended. Alright, any more battles want to show up to ruin my fun? Okay, no. I want to say that's all the side quests, but I've been wrong before. Sounds like a fresh wave of monsters has started taking over the skies across Hyrule, which is causing trouble for everyone back at the temple. Got a feeling they're going to ask my bud to deal with it, so I guess I'm tagging along for the ride. Everyone has been breathing easily once we showed them how many of those monsters we took care of. The darn things were just sitting back the whole time, throwing stuff at us from far away instead of fighting us up close. But I think all the dodging gave my bud even more stamina than before. According to Lady Zelda, the Goron Defense Force was sent to Eldin has found themselves with the lack of adequate training equipment. A quick delivery should be enough to rectify that, though. And I forgot there was a mission right there this entire time. Oh well, let's just hope that doesn't give us any more extra missions. Barton made excellent use of all the monster materials we bought during his training session with the Gorons. Some of them even provided useful ways Lady Zelda and I could never have expect. More strong attacks. Alright, so what's over here? Lady Sholani intend to conduct training exercise in the Gerudo Desert with some Hyrule soldiers. And she asked me to find ingredients that will keep them in peak physical condition during the hot days and cold nights. Boy, a lot of these missions are basically train set, give them materials, train well, rinse and repeat. Granted, not everything is like that, but at the same time, there's definitely a lot of them. The exercise went splendidly, and everyone came home just as healthy as they were when they left. This ordeal in the harsh desert not only toughened our soldiers, but Lady Sholani as well. According to Barton, he found an enormous cut of rock roast while out on his most recent patrol in the Elden region, and upon grilling and eating it, he discovered to be far too bland for his liking. Perhaps we could use some things to spice up his next meal, including monster extract for some reason. Sorry, my bias detector wanted to reset my computer. No, I'm still streaming. Are you nuts? You get training, everyone gets training, and everyone's arms are noodles afterwards. Barton was in high spirit after dining on a well-seasoned rock roast, and upon his next encounter with a pack of monsters, defeating them so thoroughly that he came up with a refined technique in the process. Okay, to be fair, this battle is hidden behind the progress bar, so could you blame me?
Zoraの力お見せするぞ。
やるからには全
やってやろう。よろしく頼むぞ。出撃！
Okay, fine, I'll do what you want me to do, game. Sheesh. Fine, him up. Up, set them up, and blow them up. Well, I see that we took care of all the side characters at least. Oh wait, that was it? Come on, there was supposed to be one more wave after that. Disappointed! How dare you try to not beat us repetitive? The sad part is that no one leveled up. Then again, that didn't take too long to clear. What level was that? I feel like I got through that line click, maybe because I forgot to do that mission. Alright, any more missions? Of course. Hey.
お前との手合わせは熱くなりすぎるな。我が妙義しかと見よ。よろしく頼む。
Great, I forget one mission, I do it, and then all of a sudden more missions show up as soon as I do the mission that I forgot.
出撃ぞら。
Yes, and of course you'll low up as soon as I wet a few enemies. I wouldn't be surprised if Pasto got the same thing as well. You will take a bath and you're gonna like it. Oh, good, Hinox.
期待している。
頼んだ。
まだまだ。
So hit me. actual boss actually showed up. Can't see. Can't see. Alright, and I just took all the credit.
こんなものか。
There was a mob in there, yep. Yeah, stepped on mud and I took damage because of it. That was close. Go. Just one more left.
期待している。
Well, good news. We're not doing with mud enemies. Bad news, electricity. I'm gonna be surprised this is the last enemy. I might as well use up all my resources. There we go. Yeah, let's think about this for a sec. So far, my death count is actually at 20 right now. 17 was from the enemy construct. 3 of them were against the Archfiend of Sludge, and 1 was when I battled the enemy construct as Night Construct. Outside of that, game's not super hard. Enemies are just spongy, that's it. I mean, granted, I'm doing all the side quests, so it may feel like that all the grinding has made the difficulty to like normal or hard based on how I'm viewing this. Yes, I guess all those training that I did with all the side quests actually paid off. Okay, so what's over here?
鍛錬でもするか。
行こうか。
よろしく頼む。
ゾナウの英知お見せしましょう。行きましょう。
Yeah, Construct is the Matador of Hyrule. Feels like it. I mean, there's definitely a ways around it to make sure that fight isn't absolutely terrible, but first time playing? Oh yeah, pretty bad. Doesn't know that the fights against comes directly after another fight. So was the Knight Construct versus Enemy Construct. And they actually refilled your gauges. Now, did they properly tell you that if you exit the fight, then you have to do the previous fight all over again? No, but yeah, at least you actually get your materials back. Or so nice of all the enemies to jump right in front of me as soon as I did my guard break attack. Oh, because I ran out.
減しません。そこをどきな。一段だからね。そこをどきな。
Fire all the cannons. Plenty? Alright, 2 flying enemies. I'll take that. Alright, any more side missions that we have to handle? Yeah, I looked away for 1 second, but it doesn't seem like... Yeah, we should be in the clear. Longo has an idea for training that he can't do alone, so I agreed to pitch in. He says he's going to need a whole lot of food, though. So I'm kind of worried if we have enough. Alright, so I mean Food Ninja. I started throwing food, then Longo was cutting things cleanly in two before they could even touch the ground. Okay, it literally is Food Ninja. I was joking! We were in such good rhythm that he wasn't missing a single one in the end of it all. Oh, and that was it. Alright, so I need Blue Mane Lionel Saberhorn. And that gives me... Gauges me filled when defeating a powerful enemy. Oh, so that's what... Okay, gotcha. That thing that happened where I got to hit all my health and my special gauge up? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's why. Alright, back to the depths. Alright, menus going to be in, so let's see here.
あなたとならうまくいく気が。
いざ参ろうか。
よろしくお願いします。
ハイラルのために。
うまくいくかしら。
Give me all the meats! Onward!
さあ、参ります。
地上にてセレス平原の魔物を掃討したラウルたちと、地底にて魔物の拠点を奪取した騎士ゴーレムたち。合流を果たした両者は奪取した拠点を足がかりに周辺に救う魔物らの掃討に移る。地底の拠点にてそれぞれが出陣の支度を整える中、ラウルとゼルダを呼び止めるミネル。彼女が見せたのは騎士ゴーレムにまつわる調査の結果であった。
騎士ゴーレムの体を少し調べてみたのだけれど、どうやらコアに込められた聖なる力がゴーレムの自立行動に影響を与えているようなのです。ゼルダたちの言う通りなら、その力こそが大魔の剣の力なのでしょう。
それはつまり
他のゴーレムとは異なり、意志のようなものを持つとも言えますね。 聖なる力を受ければ魔を打つために、邪悪なる力を受ければ破壊のために稼働する。
Well, that's very inconvenient for us.
そういうゴーレムなのです。
そうだったのですね。ならばもしや敵方のゴーレムには。
あのゴーレムと対した時に感じた邪の気配。おそらくガノンドロフの正気が込められているのだろう。
私たちの祖母同系のゴーレムにゾナウの力を込め兵器として運用していたそうです。けれどそんなゴーレムたちが暴走し悲劇が引き起こされ、ゾナウ文明は衰退の途をたどったのかもしれない。
So, generative AI.
私の調べた結果と
Some things never
わずかに
change.
残る伝承を結び合わせて浮かび上がってくるのはそんなところかしら。
コアによって生にも邪にも傾く存在。ゴーレムが暴走したならば、それに込められた力とは。
全軍準備が整った。いつでも出陣できるぞ、ラウル殿。
うん。今は目の前の戦いに集中しよう。
Alright, I'm sure that cutscene didn't play a vital part in the near future at all. The Night Construct has sown chaos among the enemy ranks. Now's our chance to strike. Yes, and who better to lead the charge than Typhon? This is where most of the monsters are hiding. I imagine there'll be more deep in the depths. With all these people fighting on our side, no one's gonna notice if I take another lab knife. Yeah, might as well. I'm hoping you're not forgetting about my Royal Majesty. I worked really hard, you know. Why am I not that surprised you're trying to straw on your king? I'm not asking much. Just a spot in the royal gardens. Some good soils. Someone to water me. If we have space available, you'll have more welcome to put your roots down whenever you like. Huh. Night Construct actually had the same idea I did. Jeez, a lot of enemies. We'll see this through together. How dare you ignore the Great Tyon? Can't set up. I am ready to oppose, funny enough. Okay, I didn't exactly go underground that much. Alright, let's press on. Yeah, no one expects Tyon just to barge in. We won't be able to enter the ruins with that construct in the way. We should eliminate it. Say no more. Yeah, dang it, I forgot. I have to wait for it to go down, and then I can hit him. Yeah, I'm in the new fan. Wait. Miss this time. I hope these ruins don't hide any more unlucky surprises, but we should prepare for anything. From what I can gather, these gates were closed to seal out the dark powers of the enemies inside. If I'm able to defeat them, the pathway forward would open. Just give me a moment to transfer my spirit into one of the constructs within. So, hold on, do I get to play a flex construct? The answer is yes. Behold, the power of GameCube. Okay, I definitely see why Minru's was required in this mission. I must admit, this chamber bears quite an unusual shape. I wonder what the original purpose was. Slap. That's it. Defeat all the enemies inside here first. I mean, game's difficult and give me free experience. I might as well take advantage of it. What was the other attack? The power of GameCube compares you, which you did the same for NSO. Yeah, give me NSO expansion pack without any lag! Clap. Forgive me, my construct friend. It seems I was a little rough on you. Now then, I shall return to my body, lest the others grow weary of what happened. Also, if you can instantly kill them, come. With the enemies defeated, we should have no trouble proceeding to the ruins. You're truly a wonder, Minwu. Let's see what lies beyond the gates. So I get it straight. If you can actually kill those enemy constructs, whatever, why didn't you do them before? That power you got is incredible, Minwu. I'm surprised you can control stuff that big. I'm capable of far more than that, I should add, though it does leave my body rather vulnerable. What dreadful gloom! Maybe going after the foul substance will make as the very life may be drained something. Everywhere I look, there are more monsters. We can't let them surround us. The good news is, we already dealt with the ones in the wheel. Let us handle the ones in a certain manner. The monsters are shrouded in gloom. Oh yeah, you're right. Such trick is nothing before the power of light. With me, everyone! I think we find gloom here of all places. Is nothing safe from Ganondorf's dark influence? It is what it means to be the king of evil, I suppose. How long does he bleed something? While the plant life underground looks to be identical, there's no... Ouch. And I've got to cash it out. Beats me. I can tell by one thing for certain though, it's definitely not putting out roots in a dry, dark, scary place like this. Funny you should say. Monster seems to be dealing with it just fine. Not to rush you, but can we please just get this over with? I'm really missing the sun here. I can't see. Up. Oh, that's why gloom takes away max health. Up. Up. Beam emitter, a zoning device that's shooting beams of light at its horns, striking all enemies in its path. Hold the button to charge up the beam and increase its strength, though doing so will consume more energy. Yeah, I'm guessing this will take out the gloom. A beam emitter, huh? This could prove useful indeed. the trees is fine. Never seen a spine like this before. Hopefully we could wield it. Alright then. Holy light! That sucks. Alright, just casually carrying high beam. Yeah, I need to do this now just so I hope I have enough. It was not enough! Gosh darn it. Dang it, it's fine. I don't have Flash. It's a little sad getting stuck down here without Breakthrough Side to help us, especially for Espito. Fair enough, and without the sun to guide us, it's going to be even more difficult how we're going. Ouch! Alright, got him. And a blue man Lionel appeared, of course. Blue man. Blue Mane! Oh, even a Lino shrouding room. That's wonderful. You guys going ahead. I'm going to clean up some monsters. Talk about a headache. It's not like we have much choice in. Come on! This one looks pretty tough. Guess it's up to me and my butt to take it out. Seems like they have a ton of defense. No armor though, so noted. Sludge is better than Gloom. As if Lionel's couldn't get much worse. Up. These guys are taking a beating though. Well, thankfully touching the Gloom stuff doesn't hurt me at all. But I spin this now just so I could recharge it. Dude, I haven't... Okay, well, I finally killed someone after doing several basic combos. Sheesh. Gloom is no joke. Guess it does more damage the more close I am to enemies. Yes, I always knew you were the capable one, whoever you are. Ouch. left there, bud. Well, maybe it's just my imagination. But let me know if you need a break, yeah? I'm sure maybe we'll be happy to check you over. Dang it, I wanted Zelda! I'm confused how Auguston decided to join back. But, oh well. Go! And more reinforcement. There is simply no end to them. Unless we gain the stronghold, this tide will never cease. Let us strike at the heart of defense. Yeah, this is going to be very annoying if I let this battle drag out. Trying to. Thank you. I don't understand. Where are the monsters? Oh good, Wallmasters! Emerging from the gloom as we speak. Come, let us serve the Valham once more. Wish there weren't so many of these things. Let's get rid of them quick. We will take you at the entrance whether you like it or not. I'm good. Yeah, I see Zonai. Yep. I was Thailand because I could. That was the one. Jeez Louise, how much health does these guys have? There you go, killed one of them. Yeah, holy cow, these guys give me a lot of experience. I mean, granted, I do have the food ability on. something's happening. Why am I getting the feeling that we're facing off against Phantom Ganon? Yep, Phantom Ganon. The Demon King's Phantom Saboteur. I have you now, Ganondorf. No, it's merely a puppet. Form of the gloom. Doesn't look like it'll be this easy. I never thought we would possess a monster of such as this. Ganondorf's strength is truly unphenomenal.
私が行きます。騎士ゴーレム。
Alright, hello, killed a thing. Gloom is overpowering. Can't be taken lightly.
手加減しません。
We will not be defeated here. We must stop Ganondorf at all costs. Working on it. Pull the string! Pull the string! Let's change weapons. Big club. Oh, you, sir, are a very rude person. And that's the last of my batteries. Gotcha. Behold the power of teamwork! The minutes here has been put out to watch, and we can now prepare to face our true adversary head on. I thank you all for your courage in this battle. Let us return to the temple and rest for the trials ahead. Ooh. Got myself a new claymore. Neat. There are still batteries on the true teamwork. Yep, which is good because I ran out of batteries.
輪に加わらないのですか、アルディ様。
ガノンドロフを撃つまではなどと思っているのでは。だがそなたは立派に活躍してくれている。堂々と功を誇らねば他の者も胸を張れまい。
お見通しか。奴を撃つ、それが私の戦う理由だからな。だが貴殿の言う通りだ。今は族長の務めを果たさねば。
Go on and have fun. Your bloodlust can wait.
ゼルダ、騎士ゴーレムのコア、それは大魔の剣の破片であると言っていたね。
はい。
たった一つの破片であれだけの力を誇る。大魔の騎士リンク殿はハイラルのためにその強大な力を正しく振るった。本当に強き者なのだろうね。
Unless if you're playing on Master Mode, in which he falls down like a twig.
ハイラルで一番の勇者です。愛されていますね。ええ、あんなにも親しまれているなんて。
What is everyone holding?
きっと長く語り継がれる存在になりますよ。
Yes, they will tell stories about of him so much that we haven't found anything about this construct until this game. Oh, that's why Ganondorf's in this game. I completely forgot. When was the last time we saw him? Not since he failed to do the meme after kicking Sonya. Basically, oh good, the evil construct is even more stronger than it was before. Yay. As if that construct wasn't a pain in the butt before. Alright, what do we got? Fire and sand at the Great Hyrule Forest. First things first, I saw this. I need golden apples. Ah, figures. I can liberate a few more places. Yeah, how do I want to do this? First things first, I need a confirmation because we need to end this game tomorrow. Petrus, how many main missions are in Age of Imprisonment? If I had to guess, I want to say 20. because Age of Calamity was 20 as well.
Hey.
We are missing one of the arts things, though. We haven't come across that thing at all. We faced off against Tempest, Sludge, and Lava. Haven't found the Thunder Arts thing at all.
Oh.
Oh wow, I need more Gorn Spice.
Hi. Hey.
Hi.
Let's see, any fusions, any weapons I could fuse up? I mean, like, we all got to know our abilities, but then again, we can work our way to the level 10 slot. Huh, you did not have that second ability? Special attack, strong attack. According to the internet, there are 24. What? 24 main missions? Really? So what you're saying is that we're only 3/4 of the way done? Well, I guess technically speaking at this point, I would say just go to main missions and just do the main story. What was my last mission? My last mission was here, plunging to shadows. Or are you saying like they overlap? Like some battles actually took 2 or so? I mean, last time I checked, we done 18. And there was definitely a few missions where some of them overlap. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if one of the sky missions and the main Gudo Desert mission that we did technically counts as 2. Oh wow, there were a lot of quark seeds. Oh yeah, and it keeps battle records depending on your difficulty. Only 4 difficulties. Huh. I could have sworn there was 5, like, lowest one it goes is easy. But I remember there being, like, very easy in Age of Calamity. Yeah, I'm kind of curious if some of these actually stack up. Sands, time for action. No, the missions aren't exactly stacked. Guessing once you liberate, like, these missions will pop up. There are definitely multiple left after that last story mission. Well, that's definitely an issue. Well, I guess tomorrow we'll just try our best to basically just screw all the remaining side missions. We've done enough. Let's go on ahead and actually try to defeat the main game. Really? There's more missions left. I could have sworn that there will only be 2. But I guess that's not the case. Alright then, well, thanks for letting me know that in advance. I'll try my best to compose myself so that we could try to finish this game tomorrow. I hope. I hope it's not going to be entirely impossible. I mean, like, hey, there's definitely a silver lining for me to doing all these side missions. We're definitely very strong enough to actually try and take on the final missions, as long as the final mission isn't at, like, level 60 or something. But I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. This game requires you to do all the side missions just to actually make it this far. I mean, granted, backup thing strat I could do is I could actually train. Like, get one character to as much level ups as I can, and then just spend rubies just to level them up. Yeah. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, let's stock some snacks for the carnage. Indeed. So yeah, let's just do that now. Let's stop here because last time we were like 4 hours in a stream. I would like to have a 3-hour stream from now on. Granted, tomorrow's stream isn't going to be... It's definitely going to be long because we have so many main story missions we need to do. But yeah, we need to hurry this up. I took way too many days off this past weekend, so I definitely need to finish this now. Anyways, that's all I got for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, get a follow on Twitch. As not only does you help me a lot, but you get emoticons in my channel. Have a consider. You can follow me on these sites as well. Any notifications that I get off stream, whether it be donations for someone, I'll announce it on the next stream. And if you want to support me more, please consider subscribing to my Twitch channel at The-Sakura-Samurai. Where not only does you help me a lot, but you get emoticons as I stream and those as well. And hey, if you have Amazon Prime, you swipe free and all benefits. And to people who are watching on TV Not, if you subscribe, then there's lots of encouragements. Okay, so yeah, tomorrow might be a long stream. I do apologize in advance, but let's just force our way and fully complete Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment tomorrow. Just screw everything else, apparently, and just go straight to the end as much as we could. So, fingers crossed on all fronts. We'll see how we do tomorrow. But for now, rest up, get ready, because it's going to be a bloodbath. Well, there's no blood in this game, so it can't exactly be a bloodbath. Gloombath? Because there's a lot of Gloom enemies now? Gloombath. Again, I don't know how to make it outro, so I'm just going to end the stream right now. Regardless, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. So until then, later!